What if I told you that one of the healthiest foods in your kitchen right now might actually be making you weaker after 60? Not junk food, not sugar. I'm talking about fruit. The very fruit you've been told for decades to eat every single day. For many seniors, fruit feels like the safe choice. Light, natural, doctor approved. But here's the uncomfortable truth most people are never told. After 60, your body no longer reacts to fruit the same way it did at 40 or even 50. Certain fruits can quietly spike your blood sugar, inflame your joints, disrupt digestion, and even cloud your thinking, without you realizing where the problem is coming from. I've seen this again and again. People doing what they believe is right, yet feeling more tired, more stiff, and more foggy each year, and they can't understand why. Hey there, my friend. I'm Dr. Ethan Grant. I work with adults over 60 every day, and today I want to share something most seniors are never warned about: the fruits that can quietly hurt you after 60, and the ones that truly help. Because here's the good news: not all fruits work against you. In fact, a few specific fruits can calm inflammation, protect your brain, support your heart, and help you feel steadier and stronger again. The key is knowing which ones to avoid and which ones to choose. Let's start with the first fruit on the danger list, the one many seniors eat almost daily, believing it's harmless, while it quietly speeds up aging from the inside. Let's begin with a fruit that looks innocent, refreshing, and almost impossible to blame. Worst fruit number 4, grapes. A small bowl of grapes feels light, clean, even virtuous. Many seniors reach for them instead of cookies or candy, believing they're making a smarter choice. But after 60, grapes can quietly work against your body in ways most people never connect. Here's why. Grapes are loaded with fast-absorbing sugar, yet they contain very little fiber to slow that sugar down. When you eat them, the sugar rushes straight into your bloodstream. At a younger age, your body could handle that spike, but after 60, insulin response naturally weakens. The result is a sharp rise in blood sugar followed by a sudden crash. That crash often shows up as shakiness, afternoon fatigue, dizziness, or intense cravings a short time later. Over months and years, repeated spikes like this can quietly push blood sugar into pre-diabetic territory. There's another hidden problem. Grapes are consistently ranked among the highest pesticide-contaminated fruits. Even when washed, many of these chemicals remain and slowly accumulate in the body. For seniors whose detox systems are already under more strain, this can contribute to brain fog, hormone disruption, and low-grade inflammation. I've seen this play out in real life. One 72-year-old woman I worked with ate grapes almost every evening, believing they were safer than dessert. Over time, she noticed worsening fatigue and mental fog. Blood tests later showed rising fasting glucose. When she replaced grapes with blueberries, her energy stabilized and her numbers slowly improved. Now let's move to the next fruit that surprises almost everyone. Worst fruit number 3, pineapple. Pineapple is often praised as a digestive miracle because of an enzyme called bromelain. But here's what most seniors are never told. Bromelain breaks down protein, and your stomach lining is made of protein. After 60, that protective lining becomes thinner and more fragile. When bromelain hits it, especially on an empty stomach, it can irritate and erode the barrier that protects you from acid. That's why so many older adults experience burning, reflux, or stomach pain after eating pineapple. Pineapple is also highly acidic and high in sugar, creating a double burden for digestion and blood sugar control. And there's a more serious concern few people talk about. Pineapple can interfere with common medications, including blood thinners and certain antibiotics, increasing the risk of side effects. If you enjoy tropical fruit, this doesn't mean you must give it up entirely. But pineapple should be rare, limited, and never eaten casually. And we're just getting started. Now let's talk about two fruits that have been praised for generations, yet quietly cause problems for many adults after 60. Worst fruit number 2. Oranges. For decades, oranges have symbolized health, vitamin C, immunity, a good way to start the day. But after 60, daily oranges can become far more irritating than nourishing. The first issue is acid. Oranges are rich in citric acid, and as we age, tooth enamel naturally thins. That acid slowly erodes the enamel, leading to sensitivity, cavities, and even tooth loss. Problems like these don't just affect comfort, they affect nutrition, because chewing becomes harder. Oranges can also worsen joint pain. Many seniors notice increased stiffness after citrus without realizing the connection. Low-grade inflammation triggered by frequent citrus intake may quietly aggravate arthritis symptoms over time. Then there's something few people are warned about: pesticide accumulation. Chemicals used on orange peels don't simply wash away. They seep inward, and older bodies have a harder time clearing them efficiently. This can add to immune stress and mental fog. Most concerning of all, oranges can interfere with how your liver processes medications. This means common prescriptions for blood pressure, cholesterol, or mood may hit your system harder than intended, increasing side effects without any change in dosage. Now let's look at the fruit many seniors keep on hand for quick energy. Worst fruit number 1. Bananas. Bananas are often described as gentle and easy to digest. But ripe bananas digest extremely fast, acting almost like pure sugar in the bloodstream. After 60, that rapid rise can be followed by a sharp crash, leaving you tired, shaky, and hungry again. Bananas can also worsen constipation. Compounds inside them slow intestinal movement, which becomes a bigger issue as digestion naturally slows with age. And while bananas provide potassium, they lack many of the antioxidants older bodies rely on to fight inflammation and cellular aging. These fruits don't cause problems overnight. They work quietly, slowly draining energy and resilience. And now that you understand what to avoid, it's time to focus on what truly helps. If some of this feels unsettling, I want you to pause with me for a moment, because here's something very important you need to hear. You haven't been doing anything wrong. Most seniors I speak with aren't eating grapes, pineapple, oranges, or bananas because they're careless. They eat them because for decades these fruits were praised as healthy, light, and good for you. No one ever explained that after 60, your body changes in quiet but meaningful ways. Your blood sugar responds differently. Your digestion becomes more sensitive. Your joints and brain react more strongly to inflammation. So if you've been feeling more tired, stiffer in the mornings, foggier after meals, or frustrated that your body doesn't seem to respond the way it used to, this isn't a failure. It's missing information. Aging doesn't mean decline. It means adaptation. And this is where the story shifts, because fruit itself is not the enemy. The problem is choosing fruits that worked for a younger body, not one that's wiser and more sensitive. When you choose the right fruits after 60, something remarkable happens. Inflammation calms, blood sugar steadies, energy becomes more predictable. Your body starts working with you again, not against you. Now let's flip the script. I want to show you the fruits that don't drain you, but instead help restore strength, clarity, and balance after 60.
Now let's talk about the fruits that work with your body after 60, not against it. These are not trendy superfoods. They're foods your body can actually recognize, use, and benefit from as it ages.
Best fruit number 4, pomegranate. If there is one fruit that truly earns the title anti-aging, it's the pomegranate. Inside those deep red seeds are powerful polyphenols that support one of the most important processes in your aging body, cellular cleanup. As we get older, damaged cells and worn-out mitochondria begin to pile up. When that cleanup system slows down, energy drops, muscles weaken, and mental clarity fades. Compounds in pomegranate are converted in the gut into substances that help switch that cleanup process back on. In simple terms, your cells begin functioning more like they did years ago. Studies show that seniors who consume pomegranate regularly experience improved blood flow to the heart and brain, along with better memory performance. I've seen older adults tell me they feel more awake and steady within weeks of adding it to their routine. Half a pomegranate a day, or a small glass of diluted, unsweetened juice, is enough. Best fruit number 3, blueberries. Blueberries may be small, but they are one of the most powerful protectors of the aging brain. They are rich in compounds called anthocyanins, which have a rare ability to cross into the brain itself. Once there, they help protect memory, focus, and learning. Regular blueberry intake has been linked to sharper thinking, better balance, and improved blood sugar control in older adults. Unlike high-sugar fruits, blueberries release their sugars slowly, keeping energy steady instead of spiking and crashing. A simple goal is 1 cup per day, fresh or frozen. And there are still 2 more fruits that can make an even bigger difference after 60. Let's continue with 2 fruits that support areas most seniors worry about the most: pain, sleep, heart health, and mental clarity. Best fruit number 2, cherries. Cherries are one of nature's most effective anti-inflammatory foods. They contain powerful compounds that help calm the same inflammatory pathways targeted by common pain medications, but without the side effects. For seniors dealing with joint stiffness, gout, or lingering soreness, cherries can be a quiet but powerful ally. What makes cherries especially valuable after 60 is their natural melatonin content. As we age, our bodies produce less of this sleep hormone. That's why many older adults struggle to fall asleep or stay asleep. Regular cherry consumption has been shown to improve sleep length and quality, helping the body repair itself overnight. A small bowl of cherries in the evening or a modest glass of unsweetened tart cherry juice is often enough to notice a difference. Best fruit number 1, avocados. If there is one fruit I encourage nearly every adult over 60 to eat regularly, it's the avocado. Unlike most fruits, avocados are very low in sugar and rich in healthy fats your brain and heart depend on. These fats help keep blood vessels flexible, support memory, and improve the absorption of key nutrients from other foods. Avocados also provide potassium without causing blood sugar spikes, making them far gentler than bananas for aging metabolism. Half an avocado a day, added to meals you already enjoy, can quietly improve energy, focus, and overall resilience. Now, let's bring everything together. So here's the truth about fruit after 60. Some of the foods you were told were healthy may no longer serve your body the way they once did. Grapes, pineapple, oranges, and bananas can quietly spike blood sugar, irritate digestion, inflame joints, and drain energy over time. They don't look dangerous, but for many seniors, they slowly work against strength and clarity. But the story doesn't end there. When you choose fruits that match what your body needs now, like pomegranate, blueberries, cherries, and avocados, you give yourself a powerful advantage. These fruits don't just add vitamins, they help calm inflammation, protect your brain, support your heart, and restore a sense of steadiness you may have thought was gone for good. Remember this: aging does not mean decline. It means choosing differently. One small change at a time, one smarter choice each day, and over weeks and months, your body responds with more energy, clearer thinking, and less pain. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these fruits do you eat most often? And did any of today's surprises make you rethink your routine? Share your thoughts in the comments. If this helped you, please like, subscribe, and share this with someone over 60 who deserves to know the truth.